All right, everybody. Thanks for coming. Really good night for us tonight. We did some things going into tonight. What we really wanted to do is have our pitcher that finished up Monday. He actually hadn't started in probably 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks, so we wanted to still stay with him, get him a start, make it a little bit shorter of an outing. He usually is about 60, 65 pitches an outing. Tonight he threw 31. I'm sorry, tonight he threw 51 through 3 innings. We bring in um, our other starter to get him an inning of work because of what happened Monday. He throws 34. And so, all in all, we throw 85 pitches. I think that's what we wanted to do. We had some attempts at some throwdowns. We had some good fielding. We had three different times that we fielded the ball and didn't make it out, but because we fielded it, the runners could not advance. We had two times that the ball was hit to the outfield, and we got it in so well that the runner had to hold at third base, and that those things are so important. One time we get it to right field, our right fielder gets it in and they gotta hold up at third base. And what ended up happening with that particular runner is the very next batter hit the ball back to the pitcher. The pitcher was able to look back the runner at third, throw over to first. Our first baseman makes the catch for the out, and then he's ready to throw it home to get the out at home. And that runner has to hold on third base again. So if we don't get that ball in quickly from the outfield, like we did from right field, getting it in, that's a run that scores. That's a run that scores it, and we. We ended up winning 6-3 tonight, so we didn't want to allow more runs to score, and that made a really big difference in the game. It's really good being able to get the ball, and we did it from center field one time, center left field where we were able to hold the runner at third base as well. Really important stuff that we're able to do that. As far as batting tonight, I thought we did pretty well. We had 7 hits on the night. We were very patient. We had 4 walks. I think we have 6 strikeouts. Only one of those was a looking strikeout. Very competitive. I mean, we had many people making contact tonight. We made them throw a lot of pitches tonight. They threw 91 pitches tonight. So on the season, our pitchers have thrown a total of 1,048 pitches. Our batters have seen a total of 1,457 pitches. So we're making our opponents throw 400 plus pitches more than we are, which is really good. I mean, tonight for the game, our batting average tonight was 467, which means we were getting on base almost 47% of the time by a hit. Our on base percentage was 632. We were on base 63% of the time. Really good. I counted up 14 quality at bats tonight, 5 stolen bases. We played really well in the conditions we had. It was a little bit the beginning seemed a little bit lethargic for both teams because this was really the first night I think that was kind of muggy out there, and so we had to wake up a little bit from that. But once we woke up from that, we really started to get into it, and we really started to go after it. I thought we did really well playing through all of that again. So we're moving on. We have our last practice Saturday, and we're gonna be playing on the last day of the league Monday, which is really cool. The team that we're playing, I know they're ready for us. I know they have some good pitchers, so we're gonna see some good pitching. We're gonna have to pick our spots, and we're gonna have to keep with our plan and keep with our process. We've talked time and time again about sticking with our process and the way that we are doing things, the way that we develop as a team works. And what's really great about this season is seeing how the kids are developing. We tend to start at the beginning of the season with looking at more pitches, trying to work more counts, but then it becomes something that the kids just learned. And I think we've had one game this season where we've thrown more pitches than the opponent. That's really good to get those pitchers tired, and that's gonna be important on Monday as well. And so we have one more practice. We'll line it up on Monday, and we'll see what we do. Like I told the boys afterwards, I said, it's really fun to be playing on the last day. That's a really cool thing, no matter what happens. We're playing on the last day of the league, so that's really really cool. Last day of the season. We have time for a question if anybody has one. Yeah. Yeah, the question is what's the approach with the facing the pitching that we're going to face on Monday, and kind of trying to look at the strategy that maybe they will use with us, with some of our really good some of our hitters, and how we're going to react to that. What we're going to do is, I mean, we just, we play our process, we play our game, we stick to our process. And we are really, really skilled in everybody being able to work counts. We have done a really good job of that this season. The kids have done a really good job of learning it. And so, I think we're in a position where we can, if we get a few runners on base, we can make the contact, or we can be patient, and if they're not throwing us a good pitch, they're not throwing us something that's in the strike zone, we can capitalize on that as well. So I think we're in a position, we've put ourselves in a position to be successful. And I think that's what you want at this time of the season. I'm really, really happy to see how the kids have developed. I'm really happy to see how we're playing together as a team. One of the coolest things is seeing how over the course of a season, players come from thinking less and less or more about their performance. And then by the end of the season, they're less and less thinking about their individual performance. They're more thinking about how does their individual performance help the team. And that's really, really special. That's something that is really, really important for anything. It's important for any baseball team, any sport team, any type of team that you're going to be on to be successful, is that people constantly looking for what's best for the group, and what's going to help us all reach the same goal. So, and that goal being, how much learning can we do? So we have one more practice, one more game, and so we have two more opportunities to get some learning in. So I'm looking forward to it. Thanks a lot, everybody.